Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge large glass shade interior Henry wall sconce. This is the 2093-22. This is the larger of the two sizes where the conical hood is coming in around 14 inches. There's a smaller version of this that is about 9 inches in diameter for the conical hood. Check that one out too. Also metal shade versions of these. There's all kinds of pendants. There's also table lamps and floor lamps in this Henry collection. There's a lot there to look at, and they're all pretty great. Let's get into some of the details on it. Size-wise, 12.9 inches from the very bottom to the very top, and then the width on it is coming in at 14.4. Projection from the wall, 16.8, and the mounting height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your junction box. That's coming in at 4.8. It's only 8.4 pounds. It's very light. The back plate, that's the part, that round plate that's going to go onto your junction box, is coming in at 6 inches, so it'll cover up quite a bit. This is what you guys have at your place. Let's get into more details on all this, and how we're going to do it is to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, which is going to be the shade, the fixture. There's a bracket that's going to go on here. All kinds of good line drawings, schematic drawings of this fixture, so you can see what it looks like from the back. And that's sometimes people want to see that. Always take advantage of that. That glass is very, very thick, very heavy cast glass. Beautifully done. You're going to be surprised at how heavy it is when you get your hands on it. And it comes in two flavors. So we're going to have clear. That's going to be one of your options, which is very pretty. The other one is going to be frosted. So there you go. There's the two for you. Let's get into what you can get out of this as far as lighting goes, and you can get a ton of light out of this. It's going to be using a medium base E26 socket facing down. If you want to stick with an incandescent bulb, you can still do that, like an A19, up to 100 watts. Why bother? Because there's so many great LEDs out in the world. So you're going to be kind of looking up at this, and you probably could see the bottom of that bulb. I would probably shy away from these LEDs. I don't think this is aesthetically that pleasing to look at myself. And I would probably go for something a little bit more, oops, get back here, a little bit more along the lines of an Edison bulb. Remember the Thomas Edison bulbs that are kind of like this and have a little point on them? Those are out there too, and they look pretty cool in these fixtures, so check those out. You can pick them up at any hardware store at this point. They used to be a specialty bulb, but now I see them at Home Depot and places like that. But I think you can still get that general feeling with just a regular clear LED. It has a kind of an Edison feeling going on already. So this is an A19 version of that. I can find this at a 40 watt equivalent, 60 watt equivalent, 75 watt equivalent. I can even find this A19 LED at 100 watt equivalent online if I look, like Amazon or some light bulb website. So that would be the way to go, I think. Buy a dimmable version of it if you're going to do that. We talk about the color of the light in these bulbs all the time in these videos. It's pretty important. People have general opinions, strong opinions about the kind of light they like coming out of these. 2700 Kelvin is a super yellow light, like a setting sun, very warm. Way on the other side of that is a very cool light, and that's going to be called daylight. Daylight sounds like it should be a warm light, like sunlight, but it is not. Daylight is a bluish white light, like an overcast day or like a convenience store, and that's 4000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is what's coming down from these 3000 Kelvin LEDs that are warm white, soft white. It looks just like the warmth of that incandescent bulb we talked about a long time ago. That's what we use here. In any event, make sure it's a dimmable bulb. If you want to see what this fixture is going to look like in your room, I would definitely send us an image of that room, hallway, kitchen, whatever you're doing, bathroom. Some people are going to use it in there. So we can take our powerful AI tools, take this fixture, put it into your image, wherever you tell us to, send it back to you so you get a full color rendering, a picture of what this will look like in your room. Definitely take advantage of it. It does not cost you a penny. Something that we do for people every day. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.